Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. And also, I would like you to look at the screen. There's a website address there that I would like you to visit and you'll be glad you did that. Thank you very much. I have never seen an Igbo beggar since I was born, says Reno. Controversial Nigerian author and activist Reno has taken to his social media handle to praise the Igbo people. In Nigeria, it is not strange to see less privileged people begging for alms on the streets to make ends meet. A number of these beggars often to be from a particular tribe. In a post shared on Reno's Instagram and Twitter pages, he revealed that since the time of his birth till now, he has never seen an Igbo beggar. He added that Africa should study the most enterprising ethnic nationality, namely the Igbos. Reno added that Nigeria had our fastest financial growth when an Igbo woman, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, served as the country's finance minister. A number of Nigerians had varying reactions to Omokri's tweet. Some of them explained that every tribe has beggars, while others took to time to point out fault of Igbo people. See some comments below. Yeah, Reno Omokri is still talking about, since he was born, he had never seen an Igbo man begging, for alms or whatsoever. And some people have a different opinions and different reactions to what he has said. Someone said, we have Igbo fraudsters plenty. Beggars are far better than fraudsters. That is that person's opinion. And someone, a fallacy of hate generalization. All tribes have beggars. What are you trying to propagate with this tweet? Someone said 95% of corporate beggars in Lagos are Igbo. This is laughable. Also remember that under Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Nigeria started to borrow to pay salaries. She released $2.2 billion to Dasuki for PDP squandering and shameless dance. Dam was allowed to amass $40 million worth of jewelries. Please stop glorifying corruption. It is an insult on collective intelligence. Someone said, what do you mean to achieve by this report? Next time, walk with your eyes open. There are beggars in every tribe in Nigeria, just as there are criminals everywhere. Someone said, now wow. Just recently, legit.ng reported that a lady shared her opinion on why there are a lot of wealthy Igbo people around. The lady, identified as Ugoma on Twitter, gave reasons why Igbos are one of the wealthiest people we have around. According to her, one rich Igbo man is ready to train half of the boys in his village to become successful, and that those boys also train others. And that's what a lot of people are just, just different angles and saying some things. Some people really agree with him that is very good. Reno, the junior brother of Fani Kayode, such a senseless, tribalistic, full of hatred man I have known, talking rubbish for taking sake or for talking sake. Go to Onitsha South Motor Park, you will see beggar there. Speak for yourself and Yoruba South. What's your business making some kind of comment? What did Yoruba become highly concerned about the Igbos? Come to Lagos and you will see plenty of them. Yes, because they nothing to give. They have nothing to give. The most hardworking Nigerians. Someone referring to Igbos like that. But majority of 419 kidnappers, importers and producers of fake drugs, drug dealers, criminals in and outside Nigeria are Igbo. It was when other tribes are mixing with Igbo that crimes become rampant. Igbo and crimes are inseparable. Useless posting, different reactions from different people. One thing, my own opinion, we all know that, whatever that is happening in a particular place or whatever thing, whether good or bad, we have it all over the place. Just like the way people are talking about Hausa Fulani or the S-men, the Fulani S-men, committing havoc And people are like, okay, you don't just have to generalize. But we know that majority of things that are happening, it started from them. And that's why we are calling on the government that fish out those people. If we really know that their hands are clean, fish out those people and let them be brought to book. But when we talk about, begging or whatever, it's all embedded in all tribes, irrespective of whatever you want to say. But give it to the Igbos. They are hardworking people. When you talk of begging, we know that begging is rampant, in the Nigerian society. But when you talk of real begging, we are talking of real begging. We are not talking of okay, I just need help from you. Anybody can rag, just like that's the word we use. Rag from anybody and all of that. But when you talk of professional, this one is not by being tribalistic. And Reno has said the truth. It's not as if he doesn't know. Maybe even where he came from, he knows that a lot of people are really still begging, with this kind of condition that we find ourselves, that this government has really brought upon us. We know that poverty has been on ground before, has been existing. But, when this present regime came in, it's something else. It's like it's just been celebrated. Poverty is just celebrated. So you cannot just even separate it from what, the statistics is talking about, that the Nigerian state is now the headquarter of people living in abject poverty, and that is just the reality. But when you talk of really begging, go to the streets and see people begging for alms. It's like it is their tradition, it's their profession. That is just what they do. We know all those people. You can't see them rampart in all places when you talk of the Igbo. So that is just the gospel truth. Unless we want to be economical with the truth, and that is what he had just said. And I'm sure Reno will not be stupid or will be foolish to say there are no beggars or there are no people begging for alms in his own village too, in his own area, or in Nigeria in general. So we know all of those things. So we have a pocket of people. But when you talk of people who see it, or who see it as a profession, we know them. You can't count Igbos, to be among those people. He just said it, that he has never seen Igbo beggars. He never mentioned any tribe or something, but he just particular with the Igbos. Because even so, the so-called people that are always like bragging that they have been in power, they will say Igbo doesn't, the Igbos don't know how to play politics, all of this blah 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 blah. Go and check the life of their people, the standard of living. That's what we always sing about every now and then. Go and check them. They are all over the place. Even the people that are commenting say one or two things that Reno is tribalistic, is saying some senseless things. Go and check them. They know the truth. They are just being economical with the truth. And that is just it. A lot of them, see them all over the place. See them begging, see them doing all manner of things, see them, lining up. There is no street, there is no town in Nigeria you don't see this particular set of people. But before, what is us now is not talking about, Reno is not talking about other people, but he's just talking about the Igbos. When you talk of Igbo, when you talk of people be hardworking, people that are industrious, people that when it comes to business, they go in for it. Of course, we not have a pocket of Igbos that are into crimes. We have a pocket of Yorubas or other tribes that are into crimes. But when you talk of naturally what they love to do, when you talk of their profession, it's all about business. It's all about business. We know that a lot of people might still want to do one or two things, but when you talk of business, you can't separate Igbos from business. No matter how little the business is, you can't separate them. Just like some people say you can't separate some things, you can't just separate them. You can't just separate them. It's like that. When you talk of a crime, we talk of even the other places that you see that maybe their profession is just begging. You see them, the insecurity. You talk of a kidnapping. It's still embedded in that place. But when you talk of people working, that are hardworking, anywhere they go, you see them, growing. You see them taking over places. You see them buying houses. You see them buying shops. You see them, forming a community. When it's in terms of business, you see them. When you talk of some particular set of business, you will see them there. They grow, from strength to strength. You can't separate them. And in other tribes too, there are some good things that they are involved in that you cannot even separate those things from them. But as this matter is concerned, as this case is concerned, Reno is just talking about Igbos, and I don't think anybody should blame him for that or try to castigate him. He's not talking about other people. He said since he was born, he has never seen Igbo people or an Igbo man begging. I know the area or the context at which he was talking from. So that's just the whole thing. Even in my own village, in my own place, we see a lot of people. You have good people, you have bad people, you have a, name it. You have people that are still hardworking and all of that, but what is the percentage? That is what we're talking about. Even in some places you see that they are begging, what is the percentage? Even the places that you think that is so dominant or is so rampant there, what is the percentage? Even in other places, what is, rampant there? So it cuts across board. So that is just my opinion, my simple opinion, and I would like you guys, let's hear from you what you think about what Reno Omokre has said concerning, since he was born, he has never seen an Igbo man begging. Thank you very much. Bye.